Alright guys, welcome to Season 3, Episode 11. We got E the Prophet at HQ of Soul Serum, man. We appreciate it. Having us out here using their crib. E, man, just let everybody know what you got to say.
Go fuck with my shit. Spotify, follow me on Twitter, Instagram at E the Prophet. And make sure you fucking around.
Like, how do you go about getting like new listeners and like new people to actually check out your music? So like, what are some of the ways that you've gone about that?
Well, I mean, you can just use social media as like the biggest tool for real. It's like, I don't know, it can help just the access you have to people in other places with social media. It's like, it's never before seen. You know what I mean? Like, bro, somebody can retweet my shit and somebody on the other side of the world will fucking see it. That's like in live time. That shit, you don't have that anywhere else.
So what is your biggest promotional value? Do you feel like you get the most out of Instagram? Do you feel like you get the most out of YouTube through your videos? Or what do you feel like is the best channel for you to kind of gauge your followers?
To be honest, bro, I try not to gauge my followers off of social media, for real.
Why is that?
Because I feel like it's easy to retweet my shit, but it's not the same as like actually listening to it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I tried to get away from focusing on numbers for real, because the better I do as an artist, like musically,
the fans are gonna come.
Yeah, it just happens. So if you try to focus on like putting out the best shit you have, I think that would be it. Bro, it's like putting out the best shit you have and the right time, the right way to reach the right people, because it's all it takes.
Have you had anybody who's seen you based off somebody else they followed and they've kind of contacted you and just been like, I've really enjoyed your music? Like, talk about that a little bit.
So I've had people, the craziest one I had a dude hit me up. Somebody had threw a show and I wasn't like on the lineup or anything, and he hit me up. He was like, yeah bro, I was at so and so show, but like it would have been so much doper if you were there. You would have been like rocking the stage for real. And this shit was like, at the time, that shit was like cool as fuck, because I was like, I just like had like hit 1,000 followers on like fucking Twitter or something, and I was like, yo, that's crazy that people for real out here like at other people's shows thinking about what I would be doing on the stage. Like that shit was an experience.
So talk about doing shows. Where was like your first show, and kind of like what, if you have a favorite venue, what kind of is your favorite venue and what makes it your favorite?
My first show was at the Mockbee, and it was the Area 513 show that Soul Serum put on. The shit was fire. Like for the first show, the engagement I had from the audience and shit, like it was cool. I like doing shows, for sure, but as of late, I haven't done any shows with like my new shit. I think I kind of just like got into finding my own sound and making my own songs for real. So I'm really excited to perform that shit. I don't think I've had my favorite venue yet.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's definitely, I'll be at a point in my life where I'll be like, yo, I love fucking performing here or performing there. But I'm just not there yet to say that I really have a favorite
venue. So you're talking about you're trying to find your new kind of sound in music. So what kind of has pushed you to kind of elevate your game, and then what's gone into your research of really elevating that?
For real, I've learned so much about music just from listening to it. Like, I remember the first time I started like recording, bro, I hated the way my sound, like my voice sounded on a fucking mic.
That's the worst. Yeah. I think that the feedback is always my least favorite of anything. Just hearing yourself, and you always criticize your voice too. Like you're like, oh, that's ugly as hell. But
I think just like realizing that everybody sounds like that, bro. Like everybody goes through that. It's just hearing somebody else's voice is different than hearing your own. So I'm like my fucking worst judge, bro. I'm like my biggest critic for real. And like sometimes it's a bad thing, but also it keeps me putting out like constantly.
It's a good thing, because you're keeping yourself grounded too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you're gonna know your flaws better than anybody else. No matter, somebody can listen to your music and try to tell you, but you already know like what you need to work on, and that's the biggest aspect.
Yeah, I'm trying not to drop shit unless I put a fuck with it, like 100%. But nah, I think me growing myself just kind of it took me realizing what my best attributes were. It took me looking at like old drops and seeing what people fucked with, what I was talking about in those songs, and like, I don't know, just being more engaging, for like taking my life and putting it in a platform that other people can listen to and be like, oh, I fuck with this. You know what I mean? It's just because I fuck with it doesn't mean they're gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody has different tastes and stuff.
Exactly.
And that's big as an artist too, to understand that. Because I feel like, obviously I'm not an artist, but I feel like as an artist, you gotta realize people are gonna like different things. So there's no reason not to try something new. Because somebody's gonna like it.
Everybody, bro.
Exactly, and that's a huge aspect.
That's all that matters.
All right, so E, what kind of got you into making music? Like, what was kind of like just that sign that just came to you?
For real, bro, I have been like taking music seriously off and on for about like 2 years now. But I think me most recently just like tearing my shit, blowing out my knee. That was like probably my biggest sign. And I was like, all right, well maybe this music shit is supposed to be what I'm supposed to be focusing on. But no, it's I started making music maybe like 3 years ago, bro. My dude Justin, Jay Dingers, he was like, yo, come to the studio with me. It's 45 minutes for an hour. Then mix and master this shit and you leave with it. I'm like, all right. But I was like not paying for it. Like, bro, I'm not paying for studio time. I'm not taking that shit that serious. That's stupid. Like, I'll do this shit for fun. But we did it. Dropped a couple songs on SoundCloud. Actually got like a little bit of engagement from it. And I think it took me actually growing as like an artist and finding myself in music before I started taking this shit seriously. Like, I think it's hard for other people to take you serious when you're not taking it seriously. So like I just changed the way I went about it. Started treating this shit like more of a job and less of a hobby for real. And I think that's really good. That was the biggest change for me.
So would you say going to that studio really kind of?
Oh yeah, bro. It kickstarted everything for real. It's like there's nothing better than just being like in the booth, bro, spitting the shit, and then just hearing the shit over the speakers, and just like, cause it's different, bro. Writing the shit, and when you like spit it, you're like, all right, bro, this is gonna sound fire as fuck. It's a totally different feeling when you actually like hear it come out the fucking speakers. It's crazy.
What's your favorite part of making the music? Is it actually like listening to the beat, maybe doing the ad-libs, writing the lyrics? What is kind of your favorite aspect?
Bro, my favorite aspect of making music is performing it, for real. I think my music, I do think my music is good, but I think my music is also made for like you to see me doing it, because I don't feel like you're gonna get the full aspect of it unless it's coming out of my mouth.
It's like a camaraderie.
Yeah.
It's what you're doing with the actual aspect of the music.
Yeah. And I think just the way that I like say shit and perform shit, it'll like, you'll catch it that time versus like just listening to the song or looking at the lyrics, just because of the way that I'll like present it. But nah, man, I make music to be performed. That's what I want to do. That's when I'll know I'll make it, is like when I'm on fucking a tour bus in like Arizona doing shows. That's how I'll know that's how I'll know I'm at the spot I want to be in.
Who would be your dream headline concert? Say you're getting the headline, you get to pick 2 artists to come with you. Anyone, doesn't matter. Who would you bring with you?
I'll probably pick my favorite artist right now, bro. So I'll go with Gunna and shit. That's hard. I guess I gotta go with fucking Travis, bro.
Gunna and Travis.
Yeah.
Okay. Who opens? Who closes? And who's the middle?
Shit. You said I'm headlining. It's my show.
Yeah.
I'm closing. It's my show, bro.
I'm making sure, man. Some people might give it up.
I'm gonna have to put Travis first, because his shows go fucking stupid.
Get the crowd excited and everything.
I have to put him first, and then I think me and Gunna would be a smooth transition. So I think it'd be dope.
Do you feel like there's anyone in music that you kind of take? I don't want to say you copy, because obviously you have your own sound, but do you feel like there's anyone in music that you kind of have a resemblance towards? Maybe it's not even in terms of music, maybe it's just the fashion aspect, it's what you're doing outside of music. Is there anybody that you feel is kind of similar to you?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan first, for real. Like,
okay.
I fucked with music since I was little, bro. Started playing drums at like fucking 4. Like, I've always just been into shit. But as far as like who I sound like, I can't say I sound like anybody, but I can definitely say that I've gotten influence from several different people, bro. Like, the way I want to handle business with the music, obviously I want to be like fucking Jay-Z. The way I sound, as far as like my rap, I guess the way I rap, I try to deliver shit smooth, but actually like work on actually saying shit in the lyrics too. And I think I draw a little bit of influence from Lucky and Gunna in that aspect, because they're just sliding on shit so well that you don't even like hear what they're saying, bro. Like, if you look at the lyrics, you're like, damn, he really just like said some shit. But no, I'd say those 2, as far as like style goes. But influence, bro, it's gotta be Hov. Jay-Z's the fucking goat with this shit. Took that shit, turned it to a billionaire with it.
So what's kind of at the end of your life, when you look back on it, what do you kind of want to be known for?
Bro, I don't know. a big dreamer. I just kind of want to be proof that shit can happen. I feel like a lot of people don't try shit because a lot of people from like where they're from didn't ever try to do that shit. So it's like a cycle. I don't know. I think life is a cycle as a whole. So I want to be like, if you introduce success into the cycle, then it becomes perpetual. So, but yeah, I do want to be just known for someone that like tried some shit and actually went on with it. A lot of people try shit and they'll give up like way too soon in the journey. And I think shit's gonna get a lot harder before it gets a lot better. You just gotta live with that. Stay strong, stay focused, keep going. Straight. First $1 million, I'm getting a crib.
All right, where at?
I'm gonna get some land first, bro. I want multiple cribs though. I want one in KY, I want one in Cali, and I want one in Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're in Arizona, we're in Cali, and we're in KY.
Damn. Probably San Diego. Just because I've been there before and I fuck with it heavy as fuck.
Okay.
Never been to Arizona, but I do know like the night sky would be stupid as fuck to just have in the backyard. That'd be some dope shit.
Mountains and shit.
Yeah, crib with some fucking, with a view. And then if I was to live in KY, bro, I'd probably build a crib, I'd buy some land, and like fucking, I don't even know, bro. I'd probably stay in my city for real. Just have a little crib there. My city's a lot bigger than people like realize. For real. But yeah, I'd buy some land there, put a crib in there, and just chill.
I like it staying home.
You feel me?
I respect it. So being from Kentucky, do you feel like there's kind of some, I don't necessarily want to say negative images of rappers coming out of Kentucky, but do you feel like that definitely is kind of a factor into your music, like the Kentucky aspect?
I think, bro, when you want to be a rapper, you want to be taken seriously from KY, you gotta really like step up your shit, because everybody hears Kentucky and they automatically think like you're in the fucking country, which isn't true. You're not in the fucking country all the time. But then, like, no disrespect, but I'm not the only artist trying to come out of like KY, you feel me? So
yeah.
There's a lot, so I have to separate myself from the competition, because I mean, if everybody's doing it, what are you giving the fans that make them like choose like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this guy
over somebody else?
So I feel like that's really it. It's just being hungry, bro. Being hungry, and I don't know. I feel like if you can deliver your shit in a dope way, people gonna fuck with it regardless. That's really all I focus on.
I don't think people really take the time to kind of try to listen to new things either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely feel like people are so stuck in what they are already.
People don't want to fuck with new shit until they see everybody else fucking with new shit.
I 100% agree.
That's really how it is.
And I feel like you see that too with like big artists. Like, let's be honest, like big artists put out a lot of shitty music, a lot, and it still goes and gets billions of streams just because the name, while your dude in your city that you didn't know about is making
some
hard shit that is just, you guys are so busy.
Nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, and it's like, and the worst part is too, I feel like it's that people always use these excuses like, oh, like I don't know about them, but it's like, it's also because you don't attempt to. Like, you know what I mean? You don't try to, and you're like, I'm not gonna tell nobody what to listen to, but like, I always feel like just, it doesn't take, every Friday, I listen to 3 new artists I've never heard of. That takes what, 15 minutes at most? And now I can go, if I like what I heard, I can go and explore, and that matters, bro. An artist, like one stream matters. Cause one person, not one, because if you get one person who likes a song, plays it 30 times a day, that's better than 30 people playing it 1 time a day, in my opinion. Because at least you got that one dude who actually truly, genuinely likes the song, and he's going to come back. And that's a real fan, and those are the people who are actually going to support you, even say you take a hiatus off music. Those are still going to be the people who actually care.
We're there, for sure.
So who do you like to work with locally? If you've worked with anybody locally from the KY, Cincinnati, or any area, kind of, who are your kind of go-tos?
I haven't done many features with anybody, for real. I've done songs with Blake D before. He's one of like my favorite producers, for real. It's weird because like the shit that he produces is not the music he makes, and it's the funniest shit.
Really?
Yeah. JD, my dude Jay Dingers, he was my first feature. Yeah, did some shit. We haven't recorded anything recently, but yeah, I always like getting on the track with him. My boy Pango, he engineers almost all my shit now. I've done a couple songs with him. I've just been trying to focus on putting out my best shit right now, so I haven't even really thought about features. But if I was to do a feature with somebody from like the local scene, I probably want it to be like Steven Cannon would be dope.
He's like in the city right now.
That'd be a dope feature for real. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question.
Alright guys, you know how we ended here at Queen City Odyssey? We got the shout out time with E the Prophet, man. E, just let everybody know, kind of wrap up what we talked about and let everybody know what to look out for.
Yeah. So for real today, talked about my influences, why I do the shit I do, why I am the way I am, where I want to go with this shit. And I mean, you know, the top is the goal, brother. And I feel like we're gonna get there soon. Just gotta keep on working. That's all I can really say, bro. Shout out to my guys, L Gang till I die, long live Marco. Shout out my crib, shout out Soul Serum, shout out my mom, shout out my family. And you know, keep fucking with the guys.
Alright guys, you heard it right here from E the Prophet, man. We're excited for this interview. We're excited for you guys to see it. Let everybody know about the new shit coming.
Yes, sir. Make sure you go stream the new shit. It's gonna be on all streaming platforms: SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. Video's gonna be on YouTube. Links gonna be on all my bios. Make sure you follow me on the gram and Twitter at E the Prophet.